Hello, Assalamu alaikum, dear Sebastians. I hope you would be enjoying your holidays. Since you already know that because of this pandemic coronavirus, the holidays have been extended and we have launched our recent YouTube channel. It's Chandbagh official YouTube channel. So I, your English teacher, Rawal Ahmed, would be teaching you the grade 10, your lessons online, and this is the first lesson that you'll be uh, getting through this YouTube channel. And today we are going to do Unit 1. Its name is Early Days, and the first article of this unit is Memories of Childhood. So dear students, I have simplified this topic for you. You'll be hearing, listening the entire article in simple words from the very next slide. From the very after two slides, you'll be listening that passage, and right after listening that passage, in the next slide, probably the fifth slide, you'll see some question answers, and those question answers are your assignment. That's your assignment. You'll have to write the answers of those questions, which I'll be taking feedback from you through any mean. If I'll be able to contact you, so I'll check that you have got the answers right or not. So it was just the introduction of that. Dear Sebastians, for this first very topic, some of the difficult words which you will be hearing in the passage, I have written their meanings as well in the starting slide. Here you can see in the second slide some of the words, and likewise some of the words on the third slide. Meanings will also be written in simplified words. The words here are mulberry, it's a little fruit. Then the second word is affluent, means wealthy person. Intricate mosaic, it is a design, a complicated design, right? And the next word we have is grown-ups. Grown-ups mean elder people, mature people. And the next word is shack. Shack means a little house, a hut, a mud, a little house made up of mud. The very next word is handful. Handful means a few, a very less in number. The next word we can see here is bare. Bare means uncovered, like bare feet, like bare head, something that is not covered. And the next word is tapestry. So tapestry is a wall covering. It's a piece of cloth decorated, uh, something engraved on it, right? It was used in the houses for decoration of the walls. The next and the last word on this slide is chandelier. So chandelier, you already know, it's something, a lighting fixture suspended from the ceiling. Generally it is in the drawing rooms, in the center of the ceiling. So on the third slide you can see here are some words as well. The first word we can see here is mansion. So a mansion is a large house, it's like a bungalow, a little palace, right? A large house, a wealthy residence, a residence of a wealthy man. The next word we can see here is stroll. Stroll means to walk slowly. The third word again you can see here is affluent, rich person, a rich family. Intricate, very simple, it means complicated. The next word we can see here is annoy. Annoy means to disturb someone, to make someone angry. And the last word on this slide is engraved. Engraved means something written, like carved, or written through thread, weaved through thread. So this is these were some of the words which you'll be hearing in the next slide. You'll be hearing these words in the passage. When Hassan and Amir were children, they used to climb the poplar trees in the driveway of Amir's father's house and annoy their neighbors by reflecting sunlight into their homes with the shard of a mirror. They would sit across from each other on a pair of high branches, their naked feet dangling, their trouser pockets filled with dried mulberries. The poplar trees lined the red brick driveway. Amir's house was on the left side of the brick path. Everyone believed that Amir's father had built the most beautiful house in the Wazir Akbar Khan district, which was a new and affluent part of Kabul. Some thought it was the prettiest house of Kabul. There were marble floors, intricate mosaic tiles on floors, gold-stitched tapestries bought from Calcutta, crystal chandeliers hung on the ceilings. Upstairs was Amir's room and his father's room and study room. His father used to spend time with his friends in his study room. They discussed their three most favorite topics: business, politics, and soccer. Whenever Amir asked his father to sit there, he was forbidden and told, "You're not grown up. Go and read your book." Hassan used to serve tea to the guests there. On the south corner of their house garden was the servants' home, where Hassan lived with his father. It was a mud hut. Hassan was also born there in the winter of 1964, just 1 year after Amir's mother died giving birth to him. 18 years had been passed, but Amir had visited to Hassan's home only a few times. Every evening after playing, Amir used to part his way with Hassan towards his mansion, and Hassan strolled to his mud shack, which was clean but dimly lit, had just 2 mattresses with bare walls, just had one hung tapestry engraved Allahu Akbar on it. Dear Sebastians, you just heard the passage. It was from the first chapter of the first unit of your book of grade 10. Now I have just given you some questions. These are only 7 questions which I have simplified because you'll be attempting these questions by hearing it on your computer. So I have simplified these questions and I'm just reading these questions for you so that you have a better idea about them. So the question number 1 is, who is Hassan? Explain his relationship to Amir. So these both characters, you have heard about them in the passage, right? One of them was rich and one of them was not rich and was just a servant. Question number 2 is, where did Amir and his father live? So you have to tell about it. You just have heard in the passage. Question number 3 is, what do you learn about Amir's mother? Something has been told about Amir's mother in the passage as well, so you have to tell that. How do you know that Amir's father is a rich man? So there are many instances in the passage which indicates about it that Amir's father was a rich man. How did Amir's father entertain his guests? So, a little instance has been mentioned in the passage as well, that how he used to entertain his guests. Question number 6 is, explain in your own words the main differences between Hassan's house and the house where Amir lives with his father. So you can easily tell if you have just heard the passage, if you just listen to the passage, you can easily tell that what were the differences between the residences of both these boys. And now the last questions. Why do you think Amir has only entered Hassan's house few times? Now this is implicit question. You have to infer this thing because it hasn't been told in the passage that you will be hearing. You have to infer that why did he go into the Amir's house so few times? Uh, though they used to play together for such a long time, so why didn't he visit his house more times? So these are the questions, dear Sebastians. I hope you will be attempting them easily, and have a good time, good luck, and enjoy your study. Thank you very much.